Welcome to this screencast, which will show you how to reference a journal, both in a reference list and in text, following UCC guidelines. I'm using a split screen today. On the left-hand side, you'll see the journal article, which has been accessed via Athens. Athens is the platform to access all journal articles within UCC. And on the right-hand side, I've got my reference already written out for you, as it should be in the reference list and in text. I'll be hovering between both sides of the screen today, so please do follow my cursor. So the first thing that we need to do, if we look at the reference list, we need to find the surnames and initials of all the authors of the journal article. So here I've got it here on the left hand side. I've got all of those here and their initials. I only need first initial. So I've got Miller, always a comma, K, always a full stop, and depending on how many authors there are, there'll be commas between authors up until you get to the last one, and you'll see I've put and, no comma there, just a full stop. And then we've got Quinn, comma, A, and then a full stop. Okay, so that's the first bit we need to find out. We need the surnames and initials. After that, we need to find the date, so we've got here, and pop it in brackets. So this article, if we go to the left-hand side now, was actually published in October 2014. We just need 2014, and we need to pop it on the right-hand side here in brackets, the same as you would in a book. The next stage of the reference needs to, we need to find the title of the article. So here we've got influence of caregiver substance dependence and serious mental illness on children's mental health, with a subheading, moderating effects of social support. Unlike a book, this time we put the title of the actual article in inverted commas, as you can see here at the beginning of the title up to the end of the title, and following it by a comma. So this time, no italics. So we've got our journal article title. Now we need to find the actual journal title. So if we look on the left-hand side, we've got source here. So this is the actual journal, Child and Adolescent Social Work Journal. So this time we're going to put that title in italics. As you can see on the right-hand side, we've got Child and Adolescent Social Work Journal. The last part now, we need to find out the volume of the journal, the issue number, if there is one, and the page numbers that the article relates to. So here on the left-hand side, by the source, I've got volume 31, issue 5, and the article was on pages 435 to 454, so 20 pages. So on the right-hand side in my reference list here, next to the journal, no commas here, just go straight into 31, this means volume 31. In brackets, number 5, this indicates the issue number, then a comma, and then put my page numbers. No need for a P, just 435-454. Full stop. And there you have it, is all the information that you need for the reference list. So let's just repeat that again. I've got surnames, initials, date, the title of the journal article in inverted commas, followed by a comma, with the title of the actual journal in italics, followed by the volume, issue, and page numbers. And we always put a full stop at the end. Let's look at what that would be like in in-text referencing. So we'll be following exactly the same process as you would for referencing books. And there's a couple of ways that you might do it. So in this particular journal article, because we've got 3 or more authors, we'll use et al. So I've got Miller et al. Full stop, comma, and 2014 in brackets. That's one way. Or you may start the sentence directly with Miller et al. And put the date in brackets. That really depends on how you've written your work. So in summary, again, you'll be following the same rules as you would have done for referencing books. As you can see on the left-hand side, the actual article is just a summary here. If you want to go to the full article, on the left-hand side, you've got PDF, full text. I'm just going to access that now. And what you'll see is the full reference come up and exactly the same information that we use. So the title, the authors, the published date, the journal title is up the top with your the further information that you require. So that's it. That's how to reference a journal article. Thank you for listening.